Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Plapper. Platypus is the name. We're going to do a really quick, actually quick video today. Basically, I was getting some questions in chat, and then I also saw some questions in the official Discord for Echoes of Mana, and I figured I would just do a really quick video just running down some of the beginner questions I've been getting. And I have the game pulled up here so I can actually just show you how the shit works. Anyway, I'm not going to do editing. We're just going to go in and get it done. All right. Very first, and these are going to be pretty basic. These are going to assume that you're brand new to the game. We're all brand new to the game, but this is also going to assume that you're new to the gacha genre in general, because a lot of these questions are very, entry level. All right, so just be aware of that. Anyway, how many characters do you want to focus on? And are you required to use the starting character? So what I recommend, first of all, you are not required to use the starting character. I never use the starting character. However, they do give them up to a +6 for free just by playing the game. You're going to get all these things to rank this up. So this is going to be a character that's relatively easy to max because you get all the dupes taken care of passively. That being said, the character doesn't feel and super strong to me. However, I do think that if any characters are to get a buff, I think the main character of the game is likely to be that character. Plus, they do have a boost, right? I don't know what SA is actually, but Constitution plus super armor 45 seconds, Constitution 35%. This is good. So this is a good character. But also with all the dupes, it's easy to get these abilities. So I say just level them, but don't focus on them. But focus on 3 characters. Focus on your main party of 3. You can see there's a huge gap between my primary characters and my secondary characters. Very important. Just primarily focus on your main 3, and then as you start getting characters that a level cap or maxed out, or boards, then you'll start expanding to more and more characters. But stick to 3 for the beginning. What are these 4 stars that I'm pulling that aren't characters? So there's 2 kinds of things that you can get from pulls, to my knowledge, the only things I've seen. You get characters and you get memory gems. And basically what memory gems are, these are kind of like an equipment here. You'll see this, they're like cool pictures, and I actually think they look pretty good, although not in that aspect ratio. I like the artwork. I think the artwork is very fun. But these are basically equipment, which is a little confusing to say because there's also equipment. But this is like a separate type of individual equipment with a big passive buff on it. This one, for example, is on foe defeat, 20% chance to recover HP, 10% of maximum HP. I think this effect is not very good. However, these also, as they level up, which you level up with these things, Echo Seeds, Echo Sprouts, Echo Blooms, you'll get this by playing the game. They come with a lot of stats, right? 100 strength is no joke. That's a lot. That's like a 20% increase of strength in the early game, and it's still significant as you go on. But you're gonna see when you pull those, they're pretty cool. You could take them. If you go back to the party screen, you can just see that these are gonna be these little nodules right here. Boom. In fact, I'll just unequip this one first. That way you can kind of see. Can I just remove that? There we go. So you'll just click on a character. You'll see they have these things here, and they go, and that's basically an additional equipment for them. Also, someone just kind of asked in general, what are some things to avoid doing? And to be completely honest, I don't think there are many noob traps in this game. The main 2 things you got to worry about is getting your first roll initially pretty good. You don't need to like go insane. The game seems to be pretty free to play friendly for now. But the only thing that I would consider a noob trap, which again, I don't think it necessarily is, but I think it's a very unwise use of your stamina at this stage in the game, is if you go to training and you do these gear dungeons and you're doing like level 1, level 2 over and over and over again, even level 3, right? Like, I think that these are pretty unwise uses of your time. Maybe once you get to level 4, it becomes a bit better, but it's still more expensive. But this is a lot of stamina for getting gear that you're just going to get better gear of by doing the story missions. Gear is good and gear is important. It definitely affects your character stats a lot. And you want to get gear sets, but this is not how you want to get gear sets. This is more after you start maxing out characters and you need to seek other avenues to power, right? First, your characters are going to have levels, right? And then you're going to get their mana boards. You're going to grind these characters out, get their mana boards. Then if you have the ability to dupe and rank up, you'll do that. But then after that, you're going to want to go for the memory, the memory, what the heck are they called? The memory gems, the memory cores. Why can't I remember what they're called? Memory gems. Then you go for memory gems, level up memory gems. And then once you have that kind of stuff, then I think that's when you're going to more focus on min-maxing equipment. Just kind of put junk on there, level it up, because it'll still give you good stats, but don't worry about it too much, and I wouldn't spend your stamina on that. See anything in here? Should I upgrade my memory gems? I think you absolutely should upgrade your memory gems. It's very, very important to do so, and because you just get a lot of stats, and honestly, it's pretty darn easy. Like, these are things you're going to get just by playing. You don't have to put in a lot of effort to get these things maxed. Not max, sorry. Max is kind of tough, but just getting things like this up to like level. How high can we get? We can get up to level. Let's put some of these on. Let's get this up to level 30. You're going to get a pretty big stat boost, right? So you can see just from getting this to level 30, we're going to get 40 more strength out of this, right? And like 12, no, way more than 12. It's like, what, 22 more constitution, 40, 50, 60, 70, 32 more constitution. I know math, fuck you. 40 int, and then 32 spirit. So like these are big stat boosts. You definitely want to level these up. It's kind of expensive on the money side, and I do think we should be trying to save our money a little bit, but as long as you're not just leveling up every memory gem you get, you're just sticking to the couple that are on your primary characters, and maybe as you find a new one, you level that one up. And you want to try to get to that like 30 HP threshold because you get big stat bonuses. And then I think you get big stat bonuses after that too, but I try to kind of stick right around 30. Some of them I'm trying to push to 40, but it's a little more expensive. What are the best ways to spend blue stamina? So my opinion, which is a fact, not opinion, it's purely fact. You're going to want to first come here to the training item dungeon. I think doing the dailies is a pretty good idea. Now, the thing is that's kind of weird about it is I did the ally training upgrade hard, and I feel like this didn't give me very good rewards, honestly. It is guaranteed to give you, this is the wrong one. This one. There we go. I didn't feel like I got super good rewards from this. It does give you the large tomes, but I think I only got like 5 tomes. Like, that didn't seem very good. It seems a little stingy here. So this is something you probably should do mathematically. They're limited to 3 times a day, so they're not that hard to get done. And even though I didn't feel like the rewards were good, I'm sure mathematically this is probably a decent way to do it. But after that, all this stuff. I would pick whatever one your main 3 characters are and just really grind them out. And if you know of a character coming in the future, like I think don't quote me on this. I think Randy's Wind, but that was only based off his artwork. I actually don't know. So he could be Aqua for all I know, you know. But just start grinding this stuff. Go as far as you can. It's actually not that far either. I think you only go up to stage 6. Yeah, stage 6 is the hardest one right now in the game. So pretty easy to get up there. I mean, I obviously haven't done it, but it's only a couple days into the game. So that'll be a pretty good way. Just spend your blue stamina on this. The mana board gems are the mana boards are very, very important. And eventually these things will probably become slightly more irrelevant. And as these become irrelevant and you don't have good things to spend your blue on, then that's probably going to be when you more go over to the gear anyway, you know? Oh, and how do I get these stones? Someone had a specific question about purple stones and how do you get them? And I'm going to show you. We're going to go back into quest because I accidentally hit home screen, which I didn't have to. We're going to go into high level in this tower here. So they're asking about these gems specifically, how to get this guy. So you see I have 45, you need 200 to get him. I think this guy's probably going to be gotten mostly in about a month is my guess. I could be wrong, but basically by doing this tower here, which you will unlock, not initially. So when you get to around 3,000 power in the story, I think it's at the end of chapter 3, maybe the end of chapter 2, probably the end of chapter 3 is when you'll unlock this. And then every 10 floors, you will get 10. You can even take a look here, right? You'll get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, then 20, 20, 30, which is you can count is 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's only 100. That's half of what you need. But you also, it's not listed here, but you also get these stones from the, it just says rewards. If we come over here to the bulletin board, I think this is called the bulletin board. We go to special, and we can see here, every floor you get, S rank. Oh, look at, like, I haven't even S ranked that one yet, right? So you get these for S ranking them. So once you S rank more, let's take a look. You get 5, 10, 20, 30. So 35 more there. So that's so I don't even know if this this has got to all add up to about 200, but there's still 400 worth of stuff that you can get. So this might be something that resets. We might get an additional tower. This character might not even be obtainable right now, but that's how you get those stones in the first place. And yeah, this video is about to hit 10 minutes, which was kind of my goal, was about 5 minutes. So here we are just rambling again. But yeah, these are just some early questions that I got. Hope this is helpful. If it's not helpful, whatever. All right, guys, thank you so much for Platypuses per Plowtopus. I will see you next time.